No, so, but that's an important thing, right? So like Eugene was feeling something. Ooh, this feels good. It's working for me. Feels good.
Yeah.
That's something that you need to do, because what you'll find is that no matter what the norm is, you may not fit in the norm. Like I have a guy who, if you look at his body frame, he's not really built for triangles. One of my black belts, Rich,
Yep.
let's call him Rich. Don't need to put his last name out there. So Rich has a great triangle, like a fantastic triangle. We would take him to tournaments, and I mean, he was like a Mike Tyson with triangles. He'd go out there and finish guys in like a minute and a half, over and over again, like multiple people. He's not built for a triangle as far as like looking at him, but he played soccer back in the day, played in college level, and he's got this leg dexterity. And so his legs are so quick, and he developed that finish, and he got so good at it that like now, like, I mean, like he has other things in his game, but his triangle is amazing. And then I've also had students who were tall. One guy in particular who he was about, I think 6'4", 6'5" or something like that. Larry.
Yeah.
Tall guy.
Yep.
So Larry was not he's like, I remember him, and he was not like a tall guy. And I expected him to be like a triangle guy. If you actually look at his body, his torso is pretty thick. His legs aren't not thick or whatever, and he could do whatever he needs to do with his legs. But he started liking kimuras. Now, usually tall guys don't like kimuras because there's so much space with the arms. And I never measured him, now, but looking back at it, I would have liked to measure his arm length, because I guarantee his arm lengths are probably a little bit shorter, which is why he could favor the kimura. He was this big torso with shorter arms for the torso, and probably could have locked into it. Because typically with a kimura, you're going to want slightly like a tighter, stronger, shorter arms, thick torso, so that once you get attached to the arms, you have this rotational power from the core to finish, opposed to having really long arms and a really thin core, where then you get attached to it. You've got all this space inside your arms, and you don't have that same tight rotational power from a thick core. And so again, what you have to do along with this is, as you go through and you learn stuff, one of the most important things is that you use your intuition. And if it feels good, don't worry about if it's not supposed to work for you. Don't worry if it's not the best position for your quote body type, whatever. Follow it. See what's there, because again, your game, your style is going to be you. And it'll always be a little bit different than what everybody else does.